All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I had already started broadcasting live on Twitch. Started that stream just a tad early. I don't think I'm gonna start broadcasting here early or anything. I'm kind of treating Twitch a little bit as a, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with Twitch. All right. Whew. I'm feeling good this morning. I don't even know. I gotta make sure I put my phones in two different areas because if I don't, I won't know which one is making the noise. I was pretty sure that was the Samsung one, but I like to have a system, kind of. Um, Although some days it's not very good. All right. Well, let's take a look at what this morning is doing. We got a few things on the list so far, so that's looking good. We jump over here. We see we got some empty spots here. Some of these are probably going to get cleared out. We're going to work on that here in just a second. Let's take a look at the morning map. Let's get that done. So energy sector is not looking too good. Tesla is down. So yeah, Tesla is down. Glad I did not stay in that. I was thinking about buying a few shares of that yesterday. Um, Nvidia is actually turning back up. It's not really that much up compared to where the profit margins I made on it the day before. Um, okay, so cool. And then over here, let's make sure we get a good clean refresh. We got a few things that are popping up on here. We could drop this down to say half of that. And let's go to pull up some more stuff. It pulled up a little bit more. I guess we could probably, since the way the market's been, yeah, try to catch a few things that, yeah, we might have missed before. So yeah, 300 current volume 3, and we'll start with 2, and then we'll look at this top band right here. This should give us a little bit bigger of a snapshot instead of it being such a narrow band on the volume. So that's just a quick adjustment there. I would like to, because like this 6 cents one, I'm not going to invest in that at all. But I don't know if I want to remove everything below $1 though. So we'll just skip over that. We don't have too many of those that we need to worry about. So we don't need to continue to try to filter out there. Okay. We could actually open this up to 20. So that gives us another one right there because it was everything under 15. So we got a different one. All right. That's good. That's a good list. We can start working on that. I definitely don't want to change it and make any more work for myself. All right. Turn the tablet down. I was using it again. So the volume turned up too high. TIVC. That's a reverse stock split. Yeah, reverse stock split. This is going to go down, and it's going to go down hard. Reverse splits are never good. I'm even on the wrong damn one. All right, so this stock here, We did look at this one briefly yesterday. I ended up throwing it up on the list. It came down quite far, but I'm kind of curious to see what happens. We could see another run up going back up to the 840 or even higher if it can get to it. TGTX. Yeah, I think you're gonna be too far away. GNS, we don't need you there anymore. No, thank you. AAOI. God. You keep getting so close to being something, but you're not there yet. Kind of like the same deal bleh, here. I was hoping over the break here this was going to go up, quite a bit, kind of like what it was doing over here, but it's still sitting stagnant. So we're going to keep an eye on this one. It could really have room to grow if it can just get there. All right, so watch list, NVAX, or not watch list. This is stuff on the day screens. That one we're still going to keep an eye on. VFS, this is the one I made the good money on. We're going to keep an eye on that. TMBR. I'm losing hope. We'll leave it in case we'll do something with it. Kind of the same deal with this one. We're going to keep an eye on it. Probably getting close to over the highs or something. I think this one can really have room to grow. It needs to get there. SOS, I think that's done. Yeah. CVNA, what have you been doing for the last few days? I was just taking the SOS off. Last few days. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think CV Carvana is going to be good, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that from our daily charting. It's over on my long-term charting. I'm going to keep a kind of eye on it, but I think it's going to start to go down. Maybe. And no. So we got quite a few open spots. GNS, we could already said that can go. We might take a look at that in a few days. I'm not really worried about remembering that stock. It's an easy one to remember. But everything else, not feeling it all that much. But we got somewhere to start. So now VCIG. Okay, so definitely getting into area that could be. I kind of would want it to get it back above this level here, but we have a lot of room to kind of get there. So, you could even make a play kind of going up there, but I don't think it would be a huge play until after that point. I went ahead, put it up on the list. I'll put it here as well for easy click to. ITOS. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. ITOS, I don't know. It is second on the pre-market gainers, though. I guess we'll throw up on the list. We could always kind of remove it later, but I don't like how it's kind of like barcode-ish, though. So it looks like it had a really big jump. And it's like jumping a little bit, right? It's not really so much of a candle as it is people just paying for that spot. Meaning it doesn't seem like there's a battle going on. It's just moseying on through. BLG BGLC. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna do anything. But I got plenty of room. I mean, this move is huge. I mean, could it pop up? Yeah, but I don't think it will get past $4. It might pop up into the mid threes and then go down. So I would keep an eye on it. Maybe do a small pop on it, scalp. But if it gets above 4, it could probably be kind of interesting. Huh. Okay. A and F. Kind of like that one. The price range is really on the top end of what I would want to be at. This is my one scanner, which goes out that far or that high. But I mean, it looks kind of interesting. The INT. I might actually get some music going here in a second. Um, HKD. I think we already looked at that. Yeah. OSA. HLGN. K. PRX. All right, that's everything on that screen. So we can officially move to the next one. I'm actually going to put in the left one this time. We're going to get a little bit of music going. Good morning, Acer. Nice, thank you for stopping in. How are you doing today? Or A-Car. A-Car pet loves. Oh, okay, that makes... My dog loves to go for car rides. I am doing pretty well. I am getting started with today's morning, trying to get a plan together. Um, Normally I try to sit down 10-20 minutes before I go live, but this morning I was being lazy, to be 100% honest. So now I'm trying to play catch up. Um, so everybody knows I'm kind of like looking down through this list right here to see if there's anything I haven't looked at yet that I may want to look at. Um, it's kicking in your butt, man. I'm sorry about that. When did you get COVID? Um, and if I'm a little slow to reply, I'm not trying to ignore you. I am trying to go through this list and uh, working on a few different things. I don't like that. I don't think I'm gonna like this stock. And it's fun. Yeah, no. Systematically yesterday. Okay. I love pets as well. I'll actually tell you a quick story about a pet. So this little girl, she is seven. She's more than 15. So she's somewhere between 15 to 17 years old. I don't remember how old I was when I got her. She's old as shit. Um, she was only a couple days old when I. Oh, this girl. She was only a couple days old when I got her. The mother had rejected the litter. All the pups died except two of them. My mother took care of the one. I took care of the other one. This one. And she was supposed to be a family dog, but when she opened her eyes and she saw my ass, she was like, "Yeah, no." She was like, "I don't care about the rest, anyone else." She was like, "You're my daddy. You're my everything." And she would never leave me alone. So she just kind of went from being a family dog to just being my dog. And this girl has been through a lot with me. She's gone through 2 car accidents, 3 car accidents actually. Um, she's gone through um, she's been through every state. She's been to Canada. Um, she's been around the block basically. She gets all the treats, trust me. Every day. She gets whatever she wants. And she knows it too. But the thing that I love about this dog so much, other than the fact that I've had her for a huge majority of my life, I'm 33 years old. I was like 15 when I got this dog. 15, 16 years old. I'm about to be 34. So I've had her for a very, very long time. Every now and then I'll do a long trade. Sometimes I'll do options. Lately though, with Spy and Queen not really being predictable, um, I haven't really gone long in a while because, as you can see, we're definitely in a downtrending motion right here. But in the last few days, there is a slight possible reversal. So I'm kind of paying attention. I did make an investment on Navita. I think I pronounced that wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The graphics card company. Uh, but I sold that, made a really nice profit on that. For the amount of money I spent. But I'm kind of like watching this closely. I'm looking at Ford very, very closely. I'm looking at Ford to give me a reversal signal. Because I think it could still come down to the 11, like further down than where it's at right now. Actually, we'll just throw this up on the big one. So I think it has a little bit more room to come down. But I'm looking at trying to do an option call either for the 13 or even for the 14 because, Ford just has these cycles where, it will go down, but then, you know, it will make the climb back up. So I want to grab an option on this at the right time. Um, she's gonna make my lap go to sleep now. She's just all curled up in the bottom in my lap now. Instead, so she likes to sleep on my clothes. So I'll put some of my dirty clothes on the floor because she likes to curl up in it because it smells like me. Well, now that she's sitting in my lap, she's like, ah, this smells like me. So she's not gonna allow me to move, or she's not gonna want me to move. All right, CTN. Yeah, don't like the way that's looking. And by the way, Akar, I do also broadcast live on YouTube. So if I'm talking to somebody that you can't see, it's probably somebody over on YouTube. Sometimes I also broadcast on TikTok, but I don't do that all that often. Okay. That's actually a really smart play to do it like that. Day trading is a hard business. It really is. You really have to be careful in it because you could end up losing a lot of money really, really quick. Yeah, I've had last month. Was it last month? Let me check. Wrong spreadsheet. Yeah, it was last month. I lost just short of 9,000. Now this month I'm up fairly good. Um, Now, mind you, I also run an eBay store and an Amazon store. So even when I have a bad month, thankfully I'm not always eating ramen noodle soup. But um, this month I made back what I lost last month. So yeah, day trading is not for everybody. Uh, it's just right now I'm kind of waiting until the market gets a little bit better before I start looking at some longer term investments. I'm gonna take this thing watch off. I'm trying not to scratch my computer while wearing it. So I'm like holding my wrist up at an awkward angle. So now I did all my market scans. So now I'm literally just kind of like waiting to see what happens here. Um oh, MNK. So this got halted for market news. I like to look at these early morning market halts for news. Sometimes that they can be interesting. I don't like this one at all. FORG. Well, that was a massive jump yesterday, but then absolutely nothing changed. Like, nothing. Yeah, that's not something I would trade. So let me ask you this. Since I'm not looking at anything else, what stocks are you in, if you don't mind sharing? And it seems like there might be a delay here. Give it to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, I'm singing poorly. Hey, well, throw the ticket takers down. Let's take a look. What stock do you believe in the most right this second? Oh, I'm not listening to my own stream. I'm actually doing a music in my ear. But I'm just looking at the screens between my YouTube and TikTok. I mean, YouTube and Twitch, and there's definitely like a little bit of a delay. Not too bad. I try to keep the delay very, very minimal because some people trade the same way I trade and they want to see what I'm looking at so they can get in and out. So I try to keep that kind of. This is your biggest holding. So 195, 156, high 2. I mean, well, I think it's near the bottom. I would probably be concerned. My stop loss would probably be like right in this area. I probably would load up all the way through, and I'd probably be looking to aim for 3 or 4 and selling. I don't think it's going to get back up here for a minute. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I was moving around too much and she woke up. She wanted to go lay down. You know, I'm a Texan. I love ammunition and I love firearms. I should actually own probably some of this stock myself. You don't have any stop loss on any of your trades. I would not recommend that. Um, Too many things can go wrong. Um, oh shoot, wrong button. I didn't realize I accidentally knocked that off. Um, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but the way I would want to play it because it's near the bottom. In today's political climate, unfortunately, if a major lawsuit comes out against them, which unfortunately the firearm market has had a lot of lawsuits, completely bullshit lawsuits, but nevertheless lawsuits. So I don't know. I understand what you're doing. You're looking at the long term, and I think ammo will ultimately do well. You know, even if it's strictly just military, right? Um, Ammo is one of those things that, unfortunately, until today's society can learn how to not want to kill each other, ammo is just going to be a necessity that is required. Um, Another way you could say that is the best defense to safety is being the one at the table that bites the hardest, or something like that. This is looking like maybe a potential early morning scalp. We're going into a very tight window for me to do this, though. I don't like to trade later in the pre-market hour. Generally about the last 15 minutes before market open. So this has like 15 minutes for me to want to do something. Yeah, no, dude, I completely agree. I'm really big on gun ownership, and I'll probably never put my uh, weaponry down. Personally, I don't think I would. You can't trust anyone to take care of your own safety but yourself in today's society, unfortunately. Um, but um, I really do hope that society's religious views or political views or whatever somebody's thoughts are, I do really hope that people will learn how to be more understanding. Uh, it's really kind of upsetting. Um, yeah, people need to learn how to hate a whole lot less. Totally agree. But I definitely believe that mankind has been unfortunately killing each other for thousands of years, and it's a lot better than what it has been in the past. I mean, I'm not gonna say it isn't, but I don't think it will ever truly go away. Yep, Akar, I totally agree with you on that. But some people they just don't care, and that's what's sad. But the great thing is for every person out there who's not good, there's many more people that are, and hopefully that ultimately wins out. But eh, that's yet to be seen. Uh, I might have to refill my water during the 15-minute just before market open because I think I've gone through it all. PPIC? I don't think I've looked at that one before. Uh, mm, okay. I was wondering what they were doing. I saw it was specialty industry. Um, I don't know why you don't like the 5 month. Um, yeah, I could definitely see in the long run, like quite a few years down the road, it could probably be pretty good. Wind blades, I think we need to have a better manufacturing technology or something on them because the way that we're currently doing it with a whole bunch of fiberglass is not super ideal. Due to recycling them is not easy at all. They're very, very bulky, um, and very hard to really do anything but landfill them. And right now, there's a huge issue with landfilling them. They take up a lot of space. Uh, I think windmill and solar injury. What the fuck? Solar energy is going to be mainstream and utilized heavily. But I think there's still technology that needs to be advanced for those to be a primary energy source versus the coal or nuclear power plants. I personally think nuclear power plants should be more should be built more, but I guess with fusion being probably the more go-to route soon versus nuclear, fusion might be probably pursued more than nuclear. Okay, well that's the best way to start investing is just doing it over time. Always reevaluate what you're investing in. I am a firm believer though of having stop losses though. Uh, loose. Okay, I have looked at that company. I do know that one. Looking compete with Tesla. Yep. Yeah. So, uh, yeah, I have looked at that company. Um, I actually do find it kind of interesting that it's, the Saudis. Hopefully, I said that right. Uh, are investing in that because their primary income is actually on fuel, oils. So for them to actually be investing on that stock or in that company is a little surprising to me, anyway. But it also kind of may possibly make sense as well. Looks like they're having a little bit issues recently, but I mean, what company hasn't? Yeah, see, that did do the pop. So I was thinking over the 17, it might have been interesting, but I was concerned about some of the drop here, so I didn't want to jump in it too early. I'm really close to saying time wise because the last 15 minutes of pre-market I don't like to buy. So I'm only going to go in with a small share sizing size, maybe try to get a little bit of a play here. I think I jumped in a little too early. Okay, maybe not. I don't like the fact that it's actually kind of like slowing down here. Oh, hey. Well, that did cross into. Oh, thank you for saying that. I'm cool. I try to be. Uh, well, I did go red, barely, but I am red. That is above $50. For me, that is red. Um, yeah, I mean that is a good point, and that's one of the things I was saying. The Saudis, they've been trying to do more things than just oil by making investments in the real estate or other businesses that are outside of oil to try to distinguish themselves from just being an oil empire. So, that could be a part of it why they're kind of doing that because they know that the oil is not going to last forever. But I think it is kind of interesting to see what will ultimately happen there. I may try to do another play on this. I think it's still playable. I'm not sure how yet, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. You you looked at every dude. That is a lot of work. And whoever's watching me on YouTube, good morning. I did go slightly red today. I'm still way massively green on the week, so it's all good. Um, I do need to reset this calculator deal. So give me just 1 second. So, uh, 23. So I use spreadsheets to really kind of keep track of everything and kind of where I'm at. So periodically, ACAR, if you see me kind of pop off and kind of go to a different screen, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm either updating that or I'm looking into something. Wow, that's a lot of work, dude. Major props. Look at that resistance. Yeah, if I'm just doing technical analysis, I can tell, from a stock fairly quick by using this screen right here, kind of what I want to do. But if I'm trying to do anything beyond technical and trying to get into more of the uh, aspects of that company, it takes a little bit longer for me to do that. So I think we might be. Oh, there it is again. And I don't know if it's going to be able to pump it up again. I got less than 30 seconds to make a decision before I switch over to day trade or day marks only. I mean, for me that's not a super hard or like strict limit. I just don't prefer to take trades in the last 15 minutes of market. Uh, it's a biotech company for preventing. Okay, yeah, that we do need more technology in that area for sure. Neurosurgery in general. Wow. I was thinking about shorting it, but I'm already past the entry for me. Should have shorted it back up over here, but I didn't think it was going to go down that much. Sorry if I'm not looking at my screens all that much yet. No, I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm probably gonna watch this one going to open. I'm gonna not break that rule right now and trade this close to market open. Too many things can really change, although this is very likely to still get pushed down because it is getting close to market open. It isn't easy to borrow. It does have the volume to kind of start to sink it, except that one was, I mean, there's a lot of good people buying it. So, I mean, there's a chance it could start to go green here too. I'm just trying to watch to see how these candles form. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I don't even, it's some fucking, I don't even know what this company does. Looks like something in the medical field, which medical field is not doing terrible in. All right, change my scan to 5% from open. That's good now, so that's set. Now I just kind of sit and wait. I might be looking to do a short on this, honestly. Um, Short or long, honestly, both could be good. Checking my other screens real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Everything is checking out to be okay. All right, cool. You might be interested in looking at SRPT stock. Price history is going public. They are another bio stock you're buying into. The research and development treatments are for rare diseases. I will, let me write that, or I'll put that one right here, and I'll take a look at it later. Um, and I'll take a look at that one later. It's priced a little bit in a higher area than I normally would want to spend, but you know, I have spent over 400 on a stock before. I try to keep it down in the lower areas, but because I don't like to use leverage. I don't like to use leverage. I don't know why I said that 2 times, but I did. Yeah, I get that. Um, Back when I was first starting to trade, I would do so much research in a company to know all the details. I was not very good at doing that. I mean, I was good, but not good. I don't do fractionals. If I buy, I buy. You know, what I do is I just adjust how much I'm willing to, how many shares I take. Um, but because I'm looking at things more on a shorter term. Oh, you buy fractionals. Okay. I personally don't buy fractionals at all. Margins actually do make sense only if you're probably scalping or short term, you're not holding a margin for a long period of time. A margin is just a really good way to get bound up bad. Yeah, so I think this is actually going to have some down pressure here. Well, in your style of trading, you shouldn't because you're buying to hold. And if you had a margin account, getting a margin call could be quite likely if a stock goes down too low, and then they would force sell you. Which, if you're looking at the long term, that's not something you'd want. Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. Honestly, for value slash growth, looking at some of the ETFs are a really good option too. Some of them have really good dividends, and the ETFs in general for value slash growth is quite good. I would like to start doing a few ETFs here and there, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to keep full capital available for me to purchase the way I want to purchase. But I'm probably going to start, wrapping in some ETFs for the long haul. Some of the ETFs actually perform really quite well over the long period. I get that. Well, no one says you can't do both. All right, we're about 2 minutes out from market open. So checking the screens. And then this is where I'm going to get up for a second. Turn off my face. I'm going to go refill my water real quick. 2 minutes before it opens. Generally, I like to try to get up and stretch my legs and whatnot. So I'll be right back. Hello, beautiful girl. All right, I'm officially ready to start the clock and try to make a little bit of money. Take care, Akar. It was nice talking with you. Hope to see you again. All right. Oh, not the last. I got 3 more minutes before the start of the market. I totally timed that wrong. Oh well, good enough. Close enough. Especially for government work. That means I probably could have still took a trade if I wanted to. Wasn't as close to the market open as I thought. That's fine though. The move mainly already happened though. Yeah. So just gonna go ahead and throw that. And a note. Because I want to take that off and put ITOS there. I want these two to be close together. I'm going to look at doing a 200 share. In between either one of these here. I don't know which one to look at. I don't know which one to watch. This one? Crap. Alright, so I'm back to green. So I'm not red. That's good. But not really green. Could have stayed in that longer. It's gonna halt, that's fine. I really want to be careful. Because the spread on this stock is ugly. That got halted. We got a few things popping here. I just got to be very careful here because spread on some of this is scary. That will do. I'll do. Yeah, boy. We're leveling up. We're leveling up. Yeah, I tried. Tried to give it a little bit of room. That's where it's gonna halt, I think. Yep. I think I'm at profit for today. If not, I'm pretty close. I gave back a little. No, not yet. I am a third of no, I'm halfway there. So come on. I have a feeling this is just gonna be like one of those ones I just need to throw 100 on it and then just walk away and just allow it to do its thing. But I don't want to do that. I think this one could have a really good pop in it. I don't know if I'm gonna try that again. Oh, I keep flipping colors here. Where's the halt level? Has to be somewhere in here. Right there. Good. Chill out for a second. Still green. We'll see where this goes when it comes back. I'm thinking maybe over 45. I could be interested. Over 45. I think we could really start seeing a rapid growth. Bump it down to 3. So 4. Should be coming back here soon, hopefully. All right. Nothing important there. You gotta start being very careful with this stock, though. That's why. You can't even chase it down quick enough. I should have done the flatten near the top, but I was hoping that it was going to just kind of keep going. It didn't want to. And somehow we're still right back where we were. 19 there. Oh, 100 there. Okay. Nobody's in here. That's fine. 10. I'm up 106. That's halt level. Oh wait, maybe not. All right. I need. I'm not quite where I was before. Down like 30 bucks from high day for my own HOD. So instead of just trying to jump in as much as I am, I'm going to sit back a little bit. Almost took another L on BCIG. Over the high of 45. Remember, I did say that. So we're still going to be interested in over the high. That's a ways away, though. For this stock, that might not be far away at all. But this one, it's kind of hard to guess. I'm going to go ahead. I'm in here all by myself. Get some music going in my ear. And we're just going to sit back and let things happen. Feels good. Probably buy some hand towels just for a wet towel around the neck kind of thing. You know, the important thing is we're green on the day, so can't get much better than that. And we got things that are popping. Yeah, sweet. And just like that, y'all, Target's been hit. Just short of target. So we waited. We got rewarded for it. So I'm at my daily target level. Anything I do at this level is just gonna be fucking gravy. Gravy train. I got no complaints. I'm feeling pretty darn green today. Oh, I actually did a 500 share trade. Yeah, I did. I thought I had less than that. Huh, that's kind of funny. I'm happy with that either way. Wait, no, did I know that? I don't know. This is the one I'm still waiting on, mainly. I think this one can have a really big pop and could be a massive win for today. Well, I didn't want it to sell like that, but okay. I was trying to just put a stop loss in. I probably would have been selling right there anyway. So that's fine. No harm, no foul. VSS is dying, it looks like. So it looks like we made all the money we were going to make on that one. So we did 3 stocks. We're up on 2. One was a loser. Probably shouldn't have been a loser, but it was. The 8 can be a real pain point. So we'll see if it can break it. Yeah, we don't need to. We can see what it does after. AMC decided to do a pop. Looks like. No. I thought so. AGIL. Nothing at all. Oh shoot, that's getting pushed. I have heard that stock hit the scanner a few times. I just haven't done anything with it, but it looks like it's doing all right. It looks like it's a little bit of a grind. All right, so I was just talking in a chat room that I'm in. Um, I'm interested in this one over the 45 or kind of over the previous HOD. If it does happen, I think it would have a lot of room to fricking grow. I think it has a lot of room to grow as it is, but I don't want to do a long term investment in it. Then, are you really just going to keep doing this all fricking day on me? I mean, you've already taken a good bit of my fricking money. Do I allow you to take a little bit more of it? Because if it wasn't for you, I would be like way above targets. You took $100 my target. You made me work harder. That's what you made me do. And see that anytime I think it's getting close for an investment, it does that. This is kind of interesting, but I don't like the way it's kind of trading. It's a little worrisome. Honestly, the play right here was at my cutoff for pre-market. This one could be interesting. You could do a dip buy, say buy here with a stop loss right here. So buy somewhere in there, stop loss right here. You're not going to be risking that much money. And you'd be taking a chance at recovering and then going on top. But I really don't do dip buys. I should probably practice those though. But I really haven't practiced those. Um, so I'm just gonna kind of watch it. I could throw in my paper trade and see if it works out, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on it. So around the 10 o'clock is where I was thinking, give or take. Do 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 do. I'm. Let's skip to a different song. There we go. All right. This is getting into a zone that could be interesting. I'm gonna wait. I want to see a little bit of a pullback. Above 50, I'm really interested in it. I love the fact that the spread is very much closer. It's not as crazy as the Victor Frank Sarah one. Be it VFS. Trying to say those letters so it can get a little tongue twister. I don't know if this is an easy to borrow stock or not. I mean, I can short it. Not saying I want to, but I don't. I want to know if it was possible, and it is possible on this one. So that just gives me a little bit of an idea of what this stock is capable of potentially. Um, Update my spreadsheet. I'm a $10 short from hitting max, or not max, but min target. To me, that's still hitting target. $11 is not a big issue. So you just made a new HOD. Now what are you going to do with that? Are you going to be a grower and go, or are you just going to sit around and do nothing? Well, you're getting more of my attention right this second. I will go ahead and put that there preemptively. I do think that's going to be a hard level for it. The 50 will be a level for it to try to get past. So I think getting in just past that, even 2 stops would be fine. So ITOS did just go back down. So I'm quickly losing any trust in that stock unless I try to buy the dip or short the top. And that's not how I like to play. So that stock's just quickly becoming outside of my wants. Looks like it wants to get up to the 50, 50, 51. I want to lock in profits just in case it was going to go down. I was hoping for like a really big candle there. I actually got filled higher than I wanted to. 5.2 all the way to 5.25. So the spread is opening up some here. So now knowing that I had a bad fill on it, that could happen again. It may not happen again, but we want to try to keep that in mind. We did not have a fantastic fill. The volume is a little, not really thin. It is it is more of a higher price stock, but the volume is not quite where I would want it. Rap God, I mean, I think we could just wait. I don't have any reason to try to push heavily. I got I got plenty of room. And I think I'm only like I'm not really all that far off, $70 from being at min. No reason to get too aggressive. We don't need to. If I just hit min target every day, I mean that's my min target right there. Now I want to hit higher than that, but that's my min target profit period across all my businesses. Now, sometimes I could average that 6 days a week, not just five, but we're going to say 5 days times by 52. That's not a great pay, but it's not terrible by any means. Okay. Like I can live off that. But right now I'm actually averaging like 480 to 500 a day. We'll go with the lower number. So times that by 5, times that by 2. That's what I'm averaging right now. If I stay at the same rate that I'm on right now, this month, I'm averaging fairly well across everything. Um, yeah, this month I'm averaging. Uh, I'm averaging all right. Divide that by how many weeks are we? 2, 3, 3.5. Divide that by 5. I'm averaging way good. I'm averaging way good. So, yeah, we don't need to try to get too out of hand here. We just got to keep slow and steady here. I was just about to click it, but maybe I'm glad I didn't get it. I was going to get it just before it jumped all the way up. I saw the numbers quickly changing, so I was figuring that was going to be quite likely. I still think it's worth investing in, but put that right there. 50 shares. It's not going to matter to me. So we'll see what that does. We'll lock that back in, and then we'll move that up as we need to. Oh, I got 56. I didn't mean 56. It doesn't matter. All right. So we gave back a little. I was hoping that was actually going to keep climbing, but I was like, you know what? It came down near here, so let me grab the bottom. And if it did take off, great. If not, I wasn't going to worry about it. I was, you could say I was doing that as a practice on a dip buy. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like dip buys. It's trying to time them correctly is the hard part. So, I mean, we're at targets, so Oh, another viewer on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. I'm up on the day pretty good. I am just kind of chilling right now. I'm looking at this stock still. This is ANF. Yesterday was a really good day. I'm way above target daily average targets. So I really don't, I'm not going to say I don't care what happens from here. If I make more, that's great. That's only going to help my average targets, my daily averages. But I'm not going to like overly stress myself either. Is this a stop and go? Like, I wish I could play music on stream, but you can't. I got filled higher than I wanted. Again. I'm about to get out. I'm gonna watch it. Mm, I think I'm starting to try to overtrade it. So I need to chill. I'm still green. I don't know why I'm trying to push it. I don't need to. I'm trying to capitalize on these good market days because, we all know they don't last forever. So I'm just trying to capture all the good days I can. Sometimes that's not healthy. We'll keep an eye on this one for a second. Hey, good morning, Odison. Yeah, AMD did take off this morning. I didn't jump on it though. Yeah, dude, that was me a couple months ago, as you know. I fucking got chewed up and fucking beat up. Actually, I had a few people show up on my Twitch stream today, shockingly. Well, not really shockingly. I guess, I hope people watch, but I don't always expect it. Well, good morning. Don't go red. The market is, I don't know. There's a few things that are kind of going. Josh took a loss earlier. Uh, the Rother dude, I keep wanting to think his name is Robert, but anyway, he made a little bit of money. Today's been there's been a few moves, but they were all scalps. They were all scalps. And I'm basically right at target today. So I'm chill as a cucumber. One of the best ways to trade, right? Whenever you get in too much of a rush, I'm also kind of saying this to my Twitch stream, but when you get in too much of a rush and you're trying to force things, sometimes that's where you make the biggest mistakes. Ask me how I know, because I've made that mistake a gazillion times, and every now and then I still do. I don't want to listen to this song. All right, this should be coming back soon. Uh, for no wait, it has a little bit longer. Oh wait, no, yeah, should be coming back soon, unless it's going on at 10. And in that case, it'll be a second. Looks like that one did go all the way back up. Hello? Uh, I have no idea who you're looking for. Yep. Somebody looking for somebody. I have no idea. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing as well. Um, I'm not looking to try to jump into a trade right this second. If a trade happens, that's different. Um, I'm still looking at V Frank Sarah or Victor Frank Sarah. But I want to see the price come back up, probably over 45 or yesterday's HOD. Right now, we're just sitting here waiting for something to happen. I think ADTX might give a little bit of opportunity here. The volume is a little light though. So I'm only going to do like small share sizing as a possibility. I don't like that. Oh, well, that's the reason why I didn't like that. I'm glad I only went with a little bit. Um, I'll do that, do that, do that, and then hopefully see if we can get back up into profit. Kind of like that. I'm about to flatten. I should have sold that when I could have gotten basically out of it. Yeah. Well, one step forward, two steps forward, one step back. Still green. So, just not as green. I thought that was going to give us a pop, kind of up. I probably got a little greedy there. Probably should have went with a much smaller share size. And I could have, downsized it sooner and then gotten out of it green. I'm just gonna sit back and kind of chill. Something I probably should have done earlier. Yeah, I'm still even happy with where I'm at right now. Um, yeah, I got no complaints, except maybe this. I averaged down into that profit range. That's what's up. The spread is just a little too wide. It's a little slow moving. I really should have not done that trade. I should have known better. I mean, just look at the volume. It's not good. I was just hoping it was going to work, and sure enough, it wasn't. It just kind of killed a really solid day into mediocre. I'm like halfway to target. I'm still above target for where I'm at right now. So on the month between my businesses. So I'm still fine. I'm not even gonna stress that. The big thing is to keep, these profits steady. Keep grinding up and not do stupid shit like that. Like this one. Mm-mm. Curious to see what this does when it comes back. Not gonna trade it though. BBGI. This is just a stock that I've watched before. Oh, yesterday I was actually kind of looking at it. Ultimately, it did not work out for us. Are you really gonna do that to us? slowing down. I'm gonna just kind of watch the volume. I might do another trade on this later. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, I did make profit. I was about to be like, look, if I just took a loss, I was gonna be pissed. So I made back 40. I'm not a fan of this spread. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait. I want that spread to close up a little bit. I mean, you might be able to make the argument saying buy right here with a stop somewhere right down here. It's a stop go. But I think there's a good chance it could come down lower. So I kind of just want to hold off on that. Especially since they're not leveling up on this ladder. They're just kind of staying down here. You know, whenever it starts to gap up, you know, they're not moving up on it. They're just kind of like moseying on through. See, kind of like what I'm talking about. They're not moving up, and to me, that's a weak move. Well, that stock looks like it has officially died. The move happened later in the day. it happened much sooner today. But we'll keep an eye on it because it could be a runner all the way out to any time. I mean, it's that will be really hard to gauge when it's completely died. But the everything here is kind of getting quiet. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of sit back. Plug in my phone, keep my phone fully charged here. I like to keep all my electronics fully charged because no, not now. I don't. Okay, you just went away. I didn't want to answer that. All right, so that one stock could definitely be interesting, but I think we'll have to wait. Then A&F is still somewhat interesting, but it just seems like a really grinding stock. And I don't know if I want to be in that. That one almost feels like you have to just buy it and then just wait. And I'm not wanting to do that. Hmm. Oh, could probably do a play on AMD or something. Try to let it run up. This has gained several dollars. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. It's kind of like if this turns into a support resistance area, I could be getting interested in this. This is kind of above that, but it's still kind of doing the same. It's made a few dollars too. Comparatively, I think this one is better. So this is up 2.9. Yeah. AMD did go up better. So if you were invested in AMD versus this one would have been performing better throughout today. Yeah, right now it's just a lot of sitting. I was not expecting that out of Carvana. Beautiful pattern over the high right here. High, down, rejected here. So you could have bought over here or over here. It would have been a dime or dozen either way. If I just close today green, I really don't care. Of course, I would want to be at target, but I'm on target for the week, so excuse me. Spy and queen are doing good. Do that as a stop and go. Not really a stock you need to do it as a stop and go, but we will. Hmm. I got at least say I traded spy, or no, the queens today. Not that it's a big different deal or anything, but yeah. I did, and I made money. Yay! New tagline: Make how to make money on the queens. All you have to do is you buy low and you sell high. I sound like I can be uh, a stock coach or whatever. All you gotta do is pay me $5,000. I tell you, you buy it right here and you sell it right here, and I'm looking at a past chart, and yeah, that's exactly what you would do. All you do is look for this pattern right here. You see red, red, no good, unless you go red, or unless you're betting on red. Yeah, that's easy. Alright, well, we'll see what this does. I kind of want to see some more volume come in. I think it could. But right this second, it's just a sit back and wait kind of thing. What did you say? Let me take a look. Yeah, so I think part of the issue there is there's just a lot of external investments going on in the semiconductors and the chip making facilities. There's one that's being made out in New Mexico. I think it's online now. But I think it's just going to be a little finicky there. I'm you would think with them having a new state of the art facility that they would be making some breakthroughs or something. Um, but yeah, right now it's just the semiconductor area just seems like it could be kind of hard to do something with. Everything kind of seems really slow and grindy now. Everything. So, see, this is going to have a huge drop. None of them are wanting to hold it up. All it will take is one sale, and it's going to start triggering stop losses all along the way. That did not go as down as I thought it was going to. 1280, 12.6. That's going to start dropping. Everything, like I said, is just looking really kind of grinding right now. That's actually really bullish right here. Of course, right when I come around to it. We'll keep an eye on this one. Let me put this on the list so I can see it. I looked at it a few times today, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. Yeah, see. Yeah, see, ADTX just did hit the 1266. I'm not surprised. I was already kind of seeing that was going to happen. I don't know why I didn't see this on my scanners earlier. So this is on its way back up. So we're going to want to keep a really close eye on this one now. This one can turn into a pretty good one. I just so happened to see that when I looked over and was looking at my long-term charts. Gee, why could I not just buy it yesterday? That would have been frickin' lovely. Yeah, I should have been watching that one. Yeah, actually, I don't know. It would have been hard to buy that. Yeah, I mean, there's just chances right here. It could have been a huge loss. I mean, if you did a post-market play, depending on how these candles formed, you might have been able to jump here. But it would have been, that would have been pretty risky. We'll keep an eye on it though. If we can get some good volume, we could see that be a runner for this week or later in this week. This week has already started, or even next week. Not a whole lot to talk about today. Kind of boring. Sorry. I'm just kind of today. There's not really a whole lot going on. It's literally just sit, repeat, look at this, sit and repeat. It just makes for a very boring stream. Let's take a look at that. The DVAX. So are you doing this as a swing for like a closing for tomorrow? If so, I can totally see why. If you're looking at that one for like a tomorrow sell, possibly, or towards the week, something. Oh, I don't know why I didn't read that whole thing before. All right, so you said that a while ago. Yeah, I could see where that could do. It could work out towards the end of the week. So yeah, you're definitely doing that as a swing opportunity. I might be calling it a day here soon. I was at Target. I slipped back down to halfway to Target. The market is looking really kind of slow and like it might be done. Like, I'm not seeing anything else going on. Um, and for that reason, like Barbara Walter, whatever her name is, Barbara White, the Shark Tank lady, for that reason I'm out, girl. But for that reason, I think I'm going to be out. I'm going to probably leave the scanner up, see if anything kind of pops later. Uh, Sit around on the computer, cook later. Um, Fuck off, basically. I was kind of interested in VAX, but it pulled back more than I'm interested in. Ford is just trading sideways, so I really don't want to invest in that. Um, guess you could have done a quick jump in on Tesla this morning, made actually pretty decent money. But I don't generally do Tesla. Maybe I need to quit saying that and actually start doing a few things kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe broaden my horizons. Start buying some of these bigger price stocks and just kind of sitting on them. Honestly, some of those are just seeming like that's kind of where it's at. Nove, which is fuck, I know the guy's name, but I just forgot it. But that's a stock that he was invested in, and a guy that I kind of follow a little bit. But that stock is like trading flat as hail. It's not going up and it ain't going down. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So I guess that'll be the end of the day. I'm up. How much am I up? I'm up $166. So that puts me up on the week. I'm still up 288. That's fantastic. No freaking complaints. So, all right. I don't want no 2,000 shares. Maybe 500 over here. It's getting some volume again. It's getting a little bit of lifeblood. Don't slow down now. It's just getting ready to log off, and I gave back a little bit. That's fine. I can live with that. Hmm. No. It feels like it really wants to break above it, but I don't want to get caught again. But I don't want to wait until it does get too far ahead because then I could get a bad fill, which can cause its own set of problems. I'm a little worried because there was a flush. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not a big fan of these price stocks anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to. Um, no. All right, yeah, this is where I'm gonna call it a day. I'm done. I'm gonna relax for a little bit. Maybe do some stuff in the yard. Um, take a shower, cook dinner, and chill. Gonna be a very non-busy day. Very unlikely to be a very unbusy day. Oh shit. And that puts me right where I kind of want to be for today, I think. Let me put it in. I'm at just short of profit. Or, not profit, market. Uh, where I want to be profit-wise on the day. So that just got me right where I want to be. I'm just short of 300. I think it's like 50 bucks. I'm at 249 and some change. So that's cool. Could have had a much better day. Uh, that one took my money. That one took a little. That's the one that really that's the one that hurt. I made money on that one. I definitely made money on this one. So I played some of those wrong. I didn't play some of those right. That little pop, I mean, it would have been good if you got in right there, but you know, I'm not complaining. Maybe over 38, I might be interested in trying to do it again. But that could really actually be a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I guess I'll stay in the live stream for a minute. I don't think I'm gonna be doing. Well, I said that yesterday. I don't want 300. Yeah. I didn't like the fact that it started to slow down, so at least I capped a little bit of profit there. Looks like right when I did that, though, it went up, but you know, that was a little bit of a risk game there. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about, the slowing down of volume. Did get a little bit of a push here, short volume here, a little bit there. This is going to get worse. If it breaks above, I'll be actually surprised. And it could actually be a sign of a really strong move. But I don't think it will. I think it's going to go the opposite way. But I'm actually at the high of day today. This is... Actually, I was a little bit higher than this. So, I'm right near my HOD. And I got really close to the... I got to close to this HOD on my day like 3 different times. And each time I went down, I'm there again for the fourth time. Do I really want to tempt faith by trying and trying? I don't think so. I think I'm going to be just fine right where I'm at. I'm going to check my thing here. Just give me a sec. It takes a second for it to load up. Yeah, so I had no, I so this is my third time being back up here. If I didn't do the 2 mistakes, 3 mistakes, we'll add up my three losses. Now this is the first big one, and then 96, 65. That came out to 206, but I had a little 13.51. So 206, 220. I lost 220. I'm up 337 on just this one stock. But that puts me at a profit of 256 and some change today. And frankly, that's like, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can live with that. I can live with that. It's a small win, but the small wins, they add up. What really adds up too is the big losses. So, keeping these small wins in, um, and then, sprinkle in some really smashing wins is the way to kind of keep doing it. So today it's just a green. Didn't hit target. It's definitely not a super green. But, we got only a few red days. One super red. We got a super green. This was 4 times this super red. We had a few no trade days, so that's fantastic. We're not getting overly aggressive. And we only had 3 regular red days. And this week here, we still made profit. We made profit of 0.4. So say about a 0.5%. That's not bad. Especially for the fact that there was 2 red days, and these red days are over $50 to $100. The 61 right here, this was probably over 100. So, I'm doing good. It was not a very exciting stream today. But we locked in profits. I've been live for about 3 hours. Really, I don't count the hour of pre-market. That, like I said before, that's like me just going to work. But so really like 2 hours. So that's $100 an hour. If you want to divide that across the 3, it's still not bad. It's $100 an hour. I don't have anything to do for eBay or Amazon right now. I got a little bit of I might do. That's only going to take me maybe 10-20 minutes. Renew an ad. That'll take me. Let me actually do that right now. That's how quick it goes. Done. Actually, I might make a few more today, so that'll take me a few minutes, but I can do that over on the. I don't have to be at my trade station for that. I just grab my laptop and go do it somewhere else in the house. Get out of this trade room here. And I might work on making a really good dinner that takes time to cook, because I'm gonna have plenty of it today. I don't have a whole lot going on. Dad, maybe watch some movies. I don't know. I should probably do a little bit of exercise and um I don't know if I want to do any more trades on this one today, but really going into tomorrow, dude, I think if we can get above the 25 mark going to this high day, I think it could really have room to just frickin' rock it. So actually, let's go ahead and put an alert right here. Create an alert. SMS and mobile. Perfect. Um, because I honestly, that's a great end point right there. You know, you're kind of sitting over all the tops right there. So at 41 or just under 41. So yeah, all right, cool. So that's good. Um, keep an ear out for that. I think if it starts getting above that, it could get fun. CVNA really did surprise me. I actually totally disregarded that stock this morning. I was like, yeah, no, pre-market in this. I did not think it would that it would actually do well. Um, a little surprised. So we might keep an eye on Carvana. Maybe for over the 42. So we'll see what it does today and looking into later on this week. Possible fun stuff on that one. But if I go in on that one, it's going to be a small share sizing. I think it's getting. I think it's in meme stock territory. So, yeah, I'm gonna be very careful about meme stocks. But you know, even if you grabbed 50 shares or whatever, if you caught on that early enough, it would have been just fine. Um, yeah, see, it's still going. Yeah, I'm glad I got out of that where I did. Honestly, could have made my money back, but um, you never know. Didn't really lose shit here. It's not doing much. Um, I could have shorted this. Probably should have. But especially when it took 100 from me, I could have probably shorted that. Could have stayed in this. Would have been an added profit, but no complaints. No complaints. I mean, I'm green on it, so can't complain about that. And green on this one, so I can't complain about that. So yeah, that's it. I already did all my stock reviews. I was a little stupid on the ADTX. Did not have the volume to kind of support it. I was hoping that the volume would come in. It didn't. I should have went in with a much smaller share sizing. I should have done what I did. I should have gotten out much sooner. If it wasn't for that one stock, I would be sitting a lot better. So I'm glad I got a little $40 back, but you know, it's not enough. Anyway, Odison, I think you're the only one who's still in here listening. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you go green. It was definitely a big grind today. It looks like Josh has popped off. I haven't seen anyone else going on in the chat room, and Spy and Queen are still taking off. So I think that's just a good place to kind of end it. Um, like I said, I'm gonna keep the tablet up, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more trades today. I think that's it. Anyway, have a good one. Stop Twitch. Stop streaming to YouTube. See you later, Odison.